Brooding from SoCal. Mr. Solis is in the most dangerous city in the U.S. per capita. Oh, Memphis. We were just talking about Memphis.
Yeah.
Mr. Brad. Brooding from SoCal. Oh, hold on a second. There we go. Don't want to echo.
Yep.
Yeah, Memphis is a not so nice a place. I didn't know that's where you were, Mr. Solis, in Memphis. Rip. What's good, Rip? All right, we'll just wait a couple seconds for everybody to get on.
Do you want to do your funny joke yet?
Did it just what's the funny joke?
How do you ask for your food always?
How do I ask my food?
Yeah, how do you ask for your food?
Woman,
That's
bring me my food.
Woman, bring my food.
Thank you.
It's my baking food.
Uh-oh. Kaufman County in the house. Fix my shirt.
I'm fixing your
Fix my shirt, Mommy.
A mess.
Dress me.
We can scooch down if you want some.
What you doing, Sissy Bug? Here, Mom. Mommy's gonna, we'll scooch over there.
Scooch it next to you.
We're all snuggling by the fire, y'all.
Hold up.
The weather's pretty nice today. It was like 60.
Yeah.
Very nice. James and Buddy were setting rafters on the shop today after church.
They got how many rafters did y'all get up?
24.
24.
Where did I get a really super cool shirt like this that's thought-provoking? Well, you can find this at TheTexasBoys.com.
And more.
And so much more.
There's some other shirts on there too, guys. You can go over and check them out. And did you add coffee mugs too?
No, not yet.
Hey,
Coffee
Chris
mugs
from
are
Gladewater.
coming. So if t-shirts aren't your style,
Yeah.
but you'd prefer to have something really cool and thought-provoking on a coffee mug, that's coming.
Oh, hey, y'all, we're going to jump off the live because we need to watch the Stupid Bowl. I think it's really important whoever wins. I'm not sure who's playing on the Stupid Bowl, but it's really important. So we're gonna log off now. We'll talk to y'all later.
Just joking.
For all I know, the game's over. So
I don't know. We've been working really hard on our Instagram, guys, getting it all organized and up to date and current
Yep.
and just user friendly as Instagram can be.
Yep.
I don't know.
Yeah.
my commentary on the Super Bowl is called Bread and Circuses. So
Yes, there's more important things.
type a little Bread and Circuses in a Google search and it'll give you some historical perspective.
So.
The what?
Yeah. So we so after church today, we packed up a ton of orders. How many orders? It was like a ton, guys.
Over 20.
Lots of orders.
Lots.
Thank you very much, y'all.
Yes,
Yep.
thank you.
Massive
thank you.
loads of orders.
It was
Massive.
really fun.
Massive orders.
Always fun every time we get to pack orders together
Yep.
as a family. We've been doing it on Sunday nights. We do it all through the week, but on Sunday nights, we've been making it a priority to do orders together.
Yeah. Definitely on the weekends we try to make a top priority.
Yeah. So.
So we had my best friend down from Indiana for about a month, and we got a lot of work done here on the farm. We were running ragged for a month, just full on, just working like mad, and it would have totally not been possible to build this shop without my buddy Tom down here. So that was a super big blessing. And on top of that, when was it? 2 days ago, I got to work with bees for pretty much 8 hours straight. So that was super neat. What did people say?
I love Rip. He says the Atlanta Braves are playing the Oregon Ducks. That is awesome. I used to be a very idolatrous sports person, so I used to watch a lot of the football and every Stupid Bowl. But I don't do that anymore. I have more important things to do.
Yeah. So I had a very personal one-on-one B class pretty much for 8 hours straight. So that was super cool. That was on Friday or Saturday. So that was super neat. Yep.
Yeah, they got lots of times with the old bees.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And we just got a new batch of honey.
Yep. 4 gallons of honey or
No, that's 20 1 second. So there's 5 gallons. Of
20 gallons of honey.
So if you're looking for some good crystallized, very yummy, I don't know if this batch is crystallized yet. I have to check it and see, but it will, I guess. I am starting to understand, like,
Yep.
naturally honey will crystallize, which we love it that
Oh,
way.
yeah.
It's really good. And if you don't want your honey crystallized, when you get it, you can go
Heat it up.
online and you just basically are heating it up at a low,
Heat,
slow.
heat it to 120 for several hours, and
Yep.
it will. It won't do that.
Doesn't take several hours.
No, it takes
It
like
doesn't
5
take
Oh,
that.
does it?
No, it just takes.
Oh, I thought.
Yeah, you just heat it up to less than 120 at the max.
Oh.
Just
Brad was
until
saying
it-
Brad was
something
saying
else.
in the bucket.
No,
yeah,
that's
with
all-
the
that's
heat.
a
He was
whole
doing a
different
5-gallon
thing.
bucket. Yeah.
just until it liquefies and then you can.
My bad, y'all.
That was
to
I'm
try
not an
to
expert.
permanent.
I'm not an
Yeah.
expert in anything.
That was he was trying to make it permanently.
That's why this isn't
not do that.
a how-to channel, y'all.
We're all learning together here.
Yeah. So
And poor Senor Tejas has to work, so he's
Yeah.
sometimes a little bit behind the 8 ball, but it's okay.
The picture might be blurry because our ping test wasn't that good on the upload.
no,
Usually,
it's you can blame the Super Bowl for it.
yeah, you can blame
so.
the stupid bowl.
So we got our greenhouse, and that has been on the back burner right
Big
now.
time back burner.
Because the shop has definitely taken priority. Guys, if you could see our kitchen is our farm shop. Like, it's all in one, and it is ridiculous. Like, it's just crazy, guys. Trying to run a business out of the kitchen.
And we have been selling honey for a while now. About a month we've been selling honey.
Yes.
So that you can find honey in various shapes and sizes
Yeah,
on our website.
from 8 ounce to 32 ounce.
Yep.
And if you're looking for more than that, just let us know, and we can
Yeah.
work out something with that. too.
Sure. Yeah, if you're looking for a 5-gallon bucket of no.
If you would want a 5-gallon
If you could
bucket of honey,
afford the shipping.
Yeah.
maybe if you're local,
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you
it
go.
would be worth
Yeah,
It's super delicious. So
Chris Lee's from Gladewater.
Oh, okay, yeah.
There's somebody that's local.
If you're looking for local honey,
Mm-hmm.
it's crystallized. The honey that we already have jarred up is all crystallized, and it is so good, guys. It's like scoopable. Like, you could put it on your toast.
What type of tomatoes are you planting this year, Texas Mom? Last year, Texas Mom planted an insane amount of tomatoes.
Yes. I don't know. My brain hasn't even gotten that far
You're
yet.
not in tomato
You know what?
Sadly.
I know everybody's into all the different types of tomatoes. I planted a couple heirloom tomatoes last year, and they did not do well at all. They were like a purple tomato. I can't remember. It's like an Indian purple. I can't remember what it was called now. But anyway, it did not do well at all. And then I planted another heirloom tomato, and it didn't do good at all. So what did well for me was my cherry tomatoes, and usually just like the sauced variety of tomatoes, like your paste variety of tomatoes. They usually do really good. I love the bush, the determinate variety that are predetermined to a certain height. I love them because you don't have to.
Is that like a Calvinistic tomato? It's like a predeterminate?
Yeah, it's predestined to be a certain height, and then you don't.
Bible joke.
And they're really strong. Like, so you know the bush varieties when you go out to the stores, if you're buying your tomato plants as strong. I don't know, more robust. The other ones are more stringy and like fragile, and they are indeterminate. They grow and grow and grow and will never stop. And you gotta spend more time stringing them up and all of that. So I did, we had determinate ones last year. But my tomato harvest was not good, and somebody was saying, like, it was okay. We had tomato, but nothing like the year before. The
You wanna
year
know what we're drinking, Texas Mom?
we are having Valentine's Day chocolate smoothies. No, we don't do
We're
Valentine's Day,
saying more
guys.
people are saying that the picture isn't clear, and
Oh.
there's not a whole lot we can do about that right now because I think the stupid bowl's sucking our upload bandwidth or
Yeah.
something.
Weird.
Because usually our upload's
Oh,
great.
it's
We
phenomenal.
recycled the old router, and
Yeah.
it's just not.
We don't do Valentine's Day, guys, but we're
No.
not against you. If you do Valentine's Day, it's fine.
We're not against you. We're for you, but we are against the whole concept of what Valentine's Day is all about. But.
Yeah, if you've never researched Valentine's Day, it's a little interesting.
Sketch.
Yeah.
Little,
Real nice.
little fun fact.
Valentine wasn't a saint. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, we don't celebrate that. But we never bought each other Valentine's gifts and stuff anyway. We've never been like super big gift.
No, we're not gift people.
We're not super gift people. Like we get each other stuff when we want to get each other stuff. Like we don't really wait for a special day. And yeah, we weren't like, you weren't, I don't know, we never really did like Valentine's Day things.
No, most of that junk's cheesy. All right, picture got clear. Hopefully our
There you go.
upload is better.
You want to do that one about the zones?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. I was. Carlos asked how many zones up. Well, we only have to go 2 zones up, and we're tropical.
Yeah,
so,
because
'cause
we're
8A.
8A.
So 10, 11. I guess technically 11's tropical, but we can definitely plant anything tropical in our greenhouse. No problem.
Yeah. So
No problem.
I don't know how it's going to be this year. We're just trying to get so many different things done.
Yep.
And the number one priority has got to be getting the shop done.
Yep.
And then getting this shop over here finished out so we can move all of the farm shop stuff and inventory into there. Studio into there, so that just has to take.
And the studio is in like literally a 6x6 closet right now. So.
Yeah, it's really. I mean, we're so thankful.
Oh yeah, it's been a big blessing.
The home business is growing
and it's only been
quickly.
6 months,
yeah.
and it's been
Yeah.
awesome.
Thank you all.
So
We appreciate
thank you
it.
so much. Yeah.
We're super
Thank you.
super thankful. It's so cool, guys. It's just so cool to have all of our family here and be able to work together and trying to figure out what new products to add in and
it's really cool because, you know, without this little home business, YouTube wasn't going to be providing enough income just because how it fluctuates. It's not like this steady increase. Well, and then sometimes it's footsteps, and then sometimes you'll just go.
And they like to switch it up.
Oh yeah,
you know?
they love to do it all the time. So with that, definitely starting that little home business here has totally kept all of us boys home and not having to go out and work.
Yeah, and I've always reserved the potential for an assistant at work, and I was kind of reserving it for one of the boys, but now that they're more needed here and can make just as much money doing their own business, I'm hiring an assistant at work, so so that's kind of cool too.
Yep.
So
Now I can get home earlier.
Jesus Loving Homesteader says, am I going to grow some indeterminate? I usually do. Like I did this past year too. I grew the determinate ones mostly because that's what I prefer, and my cherry tomatoes, but I did grow a few indeterminates too. And tomatoes and potatoes, guys, they are my thing. Like I am happy if
We're the potato people.
We did great with green beans too.
True. Yeah. True.
But
Very
potatoes and tomatoes is where it's at for us. She says also that she is very intrigued by your propagation methods inside. All of your figs.
Oh yeah, and you can talk about the IV organics
Not just
too,
figs, all of
because it went up.
Oh yeah, I think I did post that on our community tab, but
Okay.
I did an interview last week with Charles Malky at IV Organics,
Yeah, that was
and
super cool.
they are one of our affiliate partners. So if you do end up getting the opportunity to purchase, if you're getting ready to plant and you want some great products for your plants, check out IV Organics, and you can get a 10% off with Texas 10. That's our coupon code over there at IV Organics. Great people. Charles is an awesome guy. What kind of curriculum do you use?
Oh, I love.
Love.
The good and the beautiful. We just switched over to it. We've probably been doing it for a year now, maybe.
Yeah, almost a year.
and we absolutely love it. We use
Yep.
it for the language arts portion of our
Yeah.
homeschool. I do not torture my boys with like some of the excuse me, like super artsy kind of
No,
stuff, unless
because-
if your child is into that. I kind of let them pursue their own passions here with different things like that.
Yeah.
So when it comes to like art sections or things like that in it, then we skip that. But just specifically for the language arts component of it, it is excellent.
Yes, very
and
good.
then to that we add touch, type, read, and spell. I can't say enough great things about that program. It's an online
it's incredible.
typing and literacy program. So it would include vocabulary, spelling, phonics,
And overall, like typing
and
speed.
overall
and everything.
typing speed and all that kind of thing. It is excellent, and it's especially geared to increasing vocabulary and literacy, but also if you have a child who is struggling with any type of learning challenge, it is specifically made for that. A lot of public schools use it, but don't let that scare you off. It is
There's nothing
just-
shady on there.
There's nothing shady on it. It is just some
No propaganda.
really, really awesome program.
And then teaching textbooks. I've been using teaching textbooks since 3rd grade, and I still absolutely love it. Now, in algebra, and still loving it. They explain stuff super, super easy, and it's just very, very, very easy to learn the way they teach it. And I've tried several different other math curriculums out there, and they never clicked until we tried teaching textbooks, and they are awesome.
Right, and teaching textbooks is great if you have someone who is struggling in math,
Mhm.
but it's also great if you have a student who is strong in
Yeah,
math.
excelling.
It's just really, really awesome. And if you have any child that like is on the borderline of like attention deficit or having some type of learning challenge, it's wonderful because it only gives them one problem at a time to look at, and then it's not distracted with like a whole page of math problems. So
'Cause they're
yes,
kinda
we
delicate.
absolutely love teaching textbooks. And that comes with a money back guarantee, guys.
Yep.
So you can try it out. And then also we do the online portion
Yeah.
of it, but you could also, I think, still do it the old fashioned way with
CD.
the CDs. And touch, type, read, and spell. Also, it's not the cheapest program out there, but it is excellent. And it does come with a money back guarantee as well. So that's our go-to recommendations for homeschool.
That and then the Bible. So
Yeah, and we add in like a whole lot of other things too.
Yeah.
The kids listen to a ton of audiobooks, and
Loads.
obviously they take other classes online and pursue their own passions with like
we run a little small business and carpentry and everything else like that. So
lots of
kind of
things.
fills in the gaps.
Yeah, just lots of
Yeah.
YouTube interest-led learning, things
Yeah.
that they're interested in learning too.
All right, let's see. What do we got?
I saw
Yeah,
somebody on
somebody-
Instagram said everybody's worried about the Super Bowl and I'm more concerned about my garden and my chickens.
Yeah.
I thought that was great.
That's hilarious.
I wanted so bad. I got some Australian green mulberries and this other very rare mulberry, and I wanted so bad to bud graft my mulberry tree outside.
Yeah.
And I probably should have, and maybe could have, but I thought it might drop one more time, which I don't. I want to do it before the sap run, so
Yeah.
I'll probably do it this week. But
We've been getting some incredible weather and then some interesting weather too, because we were doing the bees and it was literally 70 something degrees out, and in a bee suit it was kind of sweaty, but then the next day, boom, 40 degrees, and then today it's back up to it was like 65 today. Absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, man, it was
started
beautiful.
snowing when it was.
Oh yeah, and then it started snowing
Yeah, it was
yesterday.
snowing yesterday,
It was
yeah.
snowing like pretty stinking hard. It was
Yeah,
crazy.
that was crazy.
70 to snowing back to like stinking
Yeah.
70 again.
Yeah, that was nuts. That was
Crazy.
crazy.
Carlos wanted to know, Matt, how old you are again.
I am 16 years old.
Going on 25, I do believe.
Hopefully not. I don't want to age that quick.
I'll tell you, if you want some good audio on Sermon Audio, John Weaver, he's a preacher out of Georgia. He has some just excellent stuff. He has a lot of historic
Yeah.
stuff as well. He has a history of the Civil War. He has a lot of excellent.
Super cool.
It's a 13-part on the history of the Civil War. So.
Yeah.
But if you want some audio, sermon audio's got some good stuff on it. All right, let's see. Did I miss something?
Yeah, the boys could do a video maybe sharing some of their favorite audiobooks.
Yep.
And I know there's some business kind of geared audiobooks that Matt is like wanting to.
Wanting to get into more.
Mm-hmm.
I want to take some more business courses definitely coming up in the new year here. So, and it's pretty crazy to think that it's already a new year and it's 2022 and the world hasn't ended.
Still
just
here.
yet.
The world's still here.
Still here.
That's surprising.
It's and we're not like riding around in hovercraft yet. So.
Oh, that is John Weaver, and he's with Freedom Ministries, and he's out of Georgia. John Weaver, he's excellent.
Yeah, we listened to a really awesome sermon the other day. I listened to it and then I shared it with the boys and they listened to it as they were out running around and running errands. And it was all about George Washington. It was really, really excellent.
Oh yeah, super cool.
Do we prep in any other ways than food insurance?
We like to think so.
We try.
We like to think that we do.
In lots of ways.
Yes.
All right, let's see. 50s and 60s, now it's down to 3. Wow, that's great.
Yeah, I think
that sounds like Texas.
I think that
That's great.
prepping is a state of mind.
Yeah.
And I think that if you are just looking to prep like stashes of like Oreo cookies or like
prepping's a lifestyle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, it's a state of mind and a lifestyle, and it's something that you just do. It's so funny. We were talking about this when my buddy Brad comes down. We get to have like a lot of deep discussions.
See, real preppers drink out of mason jars.
Yeah,
Because they have so many.
Because you have so many. But we were talking about, there's a lot of these, and we can have a lot of debate and good discussions about end times, which I believe that we've been in end times since Christ founded his church with his apostles. But people act like you are literally preparing for the apocalypse, and it's not that deep, y'all. We're preparing for tomorrow. We're preparing for next week, next month, next year. It doesn't have to be an apocalyptic event. Yeah. And if you were truly preparing for the quote unquote apocalypse, like biblical type stuff, just keep reading. You don't really have to prepare for that. And I'm not a pre-tribber, Willy Wonka golden ticket, we get out of here with no problemos or anything like that. But if you keep reading, you won't have to prepare for the apocalypse.
If you keep reading, it's impossible to prepare for what's
and we
going
win.
to
So
happen.
there you go.
I mean, it kind of gets really crazy there at the end, guys.
The rest of everybody else is here floating around the house somewhere.
Buddy's probably out carving on his Indian
he just
sculpture.
Yep.
And then I think James is cooking something, of course. And then the little ones it's too quiet around here right now, so we're kind of getting scared. So.
And Nugget's sleeping on the couch.
Nugget's sleeping on the couch.
Can't see her.
She
is
all you can see is her pink belly and all her fluff.
All fluff.
Her little multi-poo dog.
Yeah.
Matt wants to know the flavor of the smoothie tonight is chocolate banana. What's in it, Texas Mom?
It was gonna be a chocolate strawberry banana smoothie, but Matt brought me like the tropical fruit mix, so it's kind of just like a chocolate tropical fruit mix with banana, and then of course I add like all of the things to it. So it has.
It's 7:24 p.m. Central Time here in Texas. Yeah. And it's lunchtime in Australia, so check that out.
Wow.
So this
How's
one,
everything out there in Australia?
Woo! Wouldn't want to be you.
Mm.
Australia, that's some serious totalitarian
hey,
nut
it's
jobs
everywhere.
going on.
It's
It is
everywhere. It is
everywhere.
everywhere.
But
And it's
in
probably
Australia,
coming.
it's extra.
Oh, it's coming.
It's extra
coming.
kooky.
It's coming
I
here.
think they're gonna lighten up, and then this is a long play.
I don't know if they're going to lighten up in Australia. They're not acting like they're going to lighten up in Australia.
Oh, I'm saying here.
They're,
Oh,
I
here.
think they're gonna lighten up and
they're,
then come down harder.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see.
They always gotta like crunch down, and then normally it goes kind of back out like halfway, and then they crunch down, and comes
Yeah.
back out, crunch down.
Yeah, that's how you prevent
Yeah.
the natives from getting restless.
That's what they're starting to actually crank down in Canada, which is interesting. I like watching all of the actual live streams from the truckers, and then go see what the stinking fake news is saying about it. And I love how they always put a bad spin to the whole thing.
Oh, what did he make?
Uh-oh.
It's just peanut butter.
He's
and honey.
got peanut butter honey taco.
Oh boy.
So that's 30 degrees Celsius, I guess, right?
Oh, did you want to tell them about your new game that you guys have been playing? Your Catan game there.
Oh yeah, we could tell them about that.
This is a really cool
Yeah, super
family game night, guys.
Yeah, we played this for 2.5 hours, almost 3 hours yesterday night.
Yep, James won again.
James won again. James has been pretty good at this. We got the little extension pack on here, and this game is pretty stinking fun. I would highly recommend it.
It's really cool.
It's
Yeah,
pretty
a lot of
stinking
fun.
cool.
So it's called Catan,
Catan.
and then basically you're trading like.
Yeah, you kind of have your own little homestead type of deal, and then you're just like trading farm goods and everything to build cities and roads and everything like that, and a lot of strategy in the game. More strategy, the better.
Turn in it, so
You can see
there he is.
James eat his food.
Nikki C wanted to know a children's Bible reco. That's a.
I have a couple around here. I don't. I'm trying to think. Let me go, and I got to get up. Now you're making me get up. Now
All
I'm
the
gonna go
age
get one.
specific stuff is kind of.
Yeah.
It's a crapshoot.
Yeah.
We have they have Anthony has the extension too. Yeah, well we have a lot of people, so we definitely need the extension.
I think we maxed it out when we were playing yesterday night.
Yeah, we did.
We maxed it totally out, so it was super fun.
We just got to keep the littles away from you losing all the pieces.
Yes. Yep. Yeah, if you lose one piece, there's a lot of pieces, and if you lose one of your little house pieces, you could be beat.
Once they read, I put them in just a regular King James Bible, and I think that the King James Bible is written to like one of the lowest reading levels that you could have. I think some of the newer Bibles are written at like way higher reading levels actually than the King James. So once they learn to read, I just put them right in a regular King James Bible. But we do have like some little like Bible story Bibles floating around that kind of just. It'll give like just for little toddlers, just give them like something to think about, just like who Adam and Eve were or something like that, and maybe just like ask them a question or something. But it's not something that like, I don't know. Really, honestly, if you I got that Rod and Staff. I think Rod and Staff makes it. It was their what is it? It's like if you go onto Rod and Staff's website or
close up the door.
Yeah, close the doors.
or
Getting a little toasty there.
milestonebooks.com,
Warm. It felt great when I sat
you
down.
can check out their VBS program, and they have some really good ones. I bought all of them
Here, find it.
for the like preschool, kindergarten ages, maybe first grade, I can't remember. And there are some really awesome little books. It's under their VBS section. It's Rod and Staff, and they're really awesome. It's not like a Bible, but it's Bible lessons that are really, really good. I don't know if that helps. But once they get big enough that they can read, they just read along with the big kids, and we just take turns, and I'll just help them through, and we talk about it and explain it, and they understand everything at the level that they're at.
Yeah.
And as they grow, they start to understand it at a deeper level.
Oh no, what happened? Did the stream drop off? Or?
I don't know.
Oh, more snow.
Shaka.
Yeah, toasted dad. You ain't lying. It feels a whole lot better with the door shut. I think I was getting like sunburn.
Did
on the
you
back of
want
my
to
neck.
explain what
Yeah.
happened to your...
Yeah, your beard, and
Your-
then explain why you're
your
wearing a
mane.
hat,
Your
too.
mane? No, don't. Don't explain that.
I'll show you why I'm wearing a hat.
Look at that. It's crazy.
It's quite, yeah.
That's like some Mr. Monster hair helmet.
Yeah,
there.
but tell them about the beard. Why you had the trim.
Well, I was trimming
know.
my mustache. I hate
At
it.
4 o'clock in the morning.
I hate it. Yeah, of course. And I hate it when it wasn't quite 4, because if it was at 4
No.
o'clock in the morning, I would have been able to trim the whole deal, and it would have been okay. But I was trimming my mustache, getting ready for a dentist appointment.
Yeah.
And because that's what you're supposed to do before you go to the dentist. I guess. Now I hate it when my mustache sticks in my mouth. And I brushed my teeth, and I took the guard off of the little trimmer, and then said, "Oh, I missed this part here," and went,
Oh.
and I was either going to be rocking the Hitler Amish look or just the straight up Amish look. So did the Amish deal.
Went with the Amish. That was a good choice. Good choice. Kimmy B, yeah, sorry, one of your candles broke. Just please PM me. Just, can you email us?
Yeah, just email us,
Yeah,
and
if you
we'll,
email.
we'll replace it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
handle
every
it.
now and then they.
email us.
Yep.
CountryTexasBoys@gmail.com. Kimmy B.
Yep. And you can find our contact information too on our YouTube channel under the About section
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, Country
Yeah.
Texas
And, yeah,
Boys
we-
at Gmail.
Yeah.
And tell us what candle your
And what size?
Yeah.
what candle you want us to send you, what
Sometimes they
size,
drop kick them.
and
Yeah.
give us the name that the order was under and the address, just so we can go back and pull that up.
Yeah, and actually with all of our candles, what we have been starting to do with these new batches of candles that we've actually learned is that the wicks, we're starting to have the wicks sit in oil, like olive oil, before we actually put them in the candle, and they burn
Much better.
much brighter and for longer. So it's really, really nice.
Yes, we still sell coffee. As a matter of fact, Darcy Isabella
Yeah, you should tell them about this. This is super cool.
on her. You did email us? Okay.
Oh.
Texas.
Oh, it's not a capital C, Dad.
Well, it doesn't matter. It'll
Yeah.
still come through.
Okay.
It capitalizes it automatically like that.
Sometimes emails do go to spam, so
Yeah.
we'll
Yeah,
try to
just-
get on it as fast as possible.
Yeah.
We are still selling coffee. Darcy Isabella did an organic test on her Instagram, and she compared our hazelnut flavored coffee
Organic coffee.
to Newman's Own, which is labeled organic, and Newman's Own did not pass the organic.
They were doing the
sync test.
the sink or float
Yeah,
test.
sink it or float it, and our hazelnut coffee did
Like,
pass the organic
yeah.
sink test.
So if
instantly,
it's toxic, the coffee will float. But if it's organic and has no chemicals in it whatsoever, it will sink.
and our coffee is delicious, if I do say so myself.
Oh, incredible.
She also
And-
sent pictures of the candle. Why didn't we get that?
I don't know.
That's
Sir,
really, I'm so
yeah.
sorry.
Or
Yeah.
did we already replace? I hope we didn't
Yeah.
replace it. Because I only remember one person sending a picture of the broken candle when we replaced it. But
Yeah, I'm not quite sure. We'll
but
have
yeah,
to
if you
get
could
on
send it again, we'll
Yeah.
we'll
Yeah,
take care of it.
we'll take care of it.
Yeah.
We'll get it out there for you. So all of our coffees, guys, come in different sizes, and you can get them all the way up to 5-pound bags.
5 pound. Yep.
So go check them out. There's several different flavors over there, and then of course dark roast, espresso, medium roast, and medium light roast. they're all available over there, so you can go check them out. I think we're going to be running a sale on pumpkin spice.
Coffee?
There's
The end of the
only
pumpkin spice
we
season.
only have like a few
Oh,
bags
really?
left.
They're ending that?
So
Well, it's that time of year.
I think we're just gonna run a quick sale on that and go ahead and
That's cool.
get rid of that. So if you're looking for some discounted pumpkin spice coffee, that's gonna be.
Hey, James, can you start working on that?
What's the smallest bag? We do sample bags. What's the smallest?
4
coffee?
ounce.
4 ounce.
Yep.
There you go. How's that for a trial size?
There you go. Yeah. So
Yes, we also have espresso. Yeesh.
Yes, and we are gonna be adding a decaf for
Yep.
those who are looking for a decaf.
For the women, we're
Look,
adding decaf. For
look,
the women.
if you are super serious about coffee,
If you're
you
a
buy
woman, buy decaf.
That's not true.
you
Some
buy a
women-
whole bean and you grind it yourself. The grinder's like
We do
20,
have an
30 bucks.
espresso roast.
We
Matt.
do. We sell everything in ground and whole bean, but if it was our recommendation, guys, get a grinder and grind your own coffee. It's so much better.
It's even extra fresh.
It's
Oh, yeah.
so fresh. You don't lose any of the flavor.
We do ship to Canada. We've
Yeah.
had lots of people email us and comment, do we ship to Canada? Of course we do.
Yeah, and we just need to know the address, and we can calculate the rate.
Yeah.
and we can ship to Canada.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and we cannot claim that our coffee is organic because it
100%.
doesn't have a
Yeah, we don't want to pay for it
USDA organic label
because
on
that
it.
costs like 20 G's a
Yeah,
year, and it
they
doesn't
don't.
do
They
anything.
don't want to go through the loopholes and get state inspection
Right.
junk, and that's
But-
silly.
But with our roaster and talking to
Oh, yeah.
where they get their coffee from and everything, it's definitely
It's super.
organic methods are used
Yeah.
when growing it and everything like that. It's
Yeah, and a lot of the stuff, y'all, is like we get it ground that day, and then in a 1 or 2 business days, we are already there, pick it up, and then most of the time
It's-
ship it
it's
out.
so fresh.
So it's super fresh.
we see the beans green, like when we
Literally.
go there. Those
Yeah, we can
beans
pick them
are
up and smell
green.
them.
They're fresh
Yeah.
delivered there, and they don't do our order until we order it.
They're
So-
gonna. When are you guys doing a video of
We're going to be doing a
Yeah.
coffee roaster video.
Yeah.
They've been kind of super slam
I
packed
know,
with
they're
business and
doing
everything,
lots of
so.
stuff there, too.
But I
it
really
is
want
cool.
to. It's so cool.
when you order, say, like a hazelnut coffee or whatever, flavor coffee or dark roast, whatever you order, when you order your coffee, we put our order in with our roaster and he makes it that day. And then
Yep.
we are picking it up like the next day
Yep.
and then getting it out to you guys. So
do
it's
a
very
cold
fresh.
brew. Somebody's looking for a less acidic. The
Oh,
cold
yeah.
brew.
Oh.
You can just buy a filter that sits
Primo.
inside a mason jar, a stainless steel filter, and cold brew is
Primo.
incredible. And if you want to heat it up, you just buy the Mastery House frother.
The frother is the bomb,
The
y'all.
frother is
I don't even. Yeah,
really cool.
like I mean, it was cool that they sent it to us and everything, but I would have went if I knew how awesome that thing is. I would have already had one because it's just so cool. You're trying to reheat coffee, it reheats it faster than one of those like little instant kettles.
Yeah. and
we
you-
do take a Visa.
Yep.
Yeah, our website takes all
Yeah, PayPal.
types of currency. And announcement, our website, if there's anybody looking to donate to the boys and has boatloads of crypto, that
crypto deal.
yeah,
So.
you can find. We don't have it set up so you can buy in crypto
Not yet. Not
but
yet.
do that, and I've lost my notes on that. So, but I'm gonna be finding that again. I guess I was listening to a podcast.
We should set something up so they could buy with silver. That'd be cool. Like
Well,
that
you
one.
can, but then they have to mail it.
Yeah,
in.
they got mail and so
Mhm.
it's a little bit
Yeah,
more.
you can do that.
That'd be cool.
you were asking Cheryl, how long will it take to get to your house? I don't know, Cheryl. I don't know where you live.
She said they live in Michigan. I think.
Oh,
if I
Michigan.
remember.
Okay.
Oh,
Like
okay.
2-3 days.
Yeah, it's not going to take that long.
We ship to Michigan like every week.
Yeah, we actually do.
Um,
Yeah, quite a few orders.
The
go there.
coffee isn't the thing, like, if you see on the website, we're saying, like, oh, allow 3 to 4 weeks for processing and different things like that. That was for some, like, supply chain
Yeah, certain
orders.
products
Yeah.
we're having issues with. Just
Yeah,
trying to.
but the coffee is definitely not
Yeah.
a supply chain issue at all.
Yeah.
No, it's very close.
Yeah, it's very-
We get it very quick.
Yeah, we can get that out quickly. And I think Nikki, you were asking about percolators. We have used a couple different percolators in the past. You might want to look into the. I don't know how big your family is, but we had friends that used the Presto percolator.
right
It's the electric one, and it's pretty big, and it's all stainless steel. You can get them on Amazon, I think.
Crazy.
It's Presto, and I think maybe Hamilton Beach makes one, but I think our friends had a Presto, and that has better reviews.
Simply
Crazy
Jan's
dog.
Homestead's on.
Hey.
Crazy dog.
All right, let's see. Did I miss anything here?
I think somebody was asking about our carpentry business. Yeah, we do a lot of carpentry around the homestead. That's the main reason. That's one of. Nugget, you're gonna have to sit still. Come on.
Okay, what are you doing, Nugget?
That's the main reason why we are actually building. That's another reason, not the main reason. That's another reason why we are building such a big shop. It's not crazy big, but 20 by 40 shop is for carpentry jobs. James is pretty much the boss of that operation, and I'm pretty much just the handyman around there and just help him out as much as possible. So, yeah, we do that on the side. Every once in a while, somebody wants a deck built or a little building built, or we even do like furniture too. We've made bed frames and things like that.
Yeah, a French press will work too. Anthony is right. I've never had a French press, but I mean, I would love to try one because our other friends in Indiana, they use a French press for their coffee, and that's really nice for just a small batch.
Nugget, you crazy.
Let's see.
If I was in Seattle, I would be hoping to get back to Texas too. I hope that works out for you, cause no Super Bowl, nah, no Super Bowl, no Super Bowl for us, John.
I'm trying to remember. Simply Jan,
She was down here in Texas,
yes,
and they relocated to Missouri. I
Missouri.
think they got some land up there or something.
Oh, but I'm trying to
Missouri.
think. You're gonna have to email me. Were we talking at the chicken swap that day? Am I getting?
Did we meet?
Did we meet at the chicken swap? I'm going back like 2 years,
Maybe 2 or 3, yeah.
3 years ago. Tell me, you had like a couple kids with you that were like teenagers, and your husband.
Yeah. No, maybe somewhere else, not at the
mixing
chicken
somebody
swap.
up? There was another Texas person.
Nope, not Jan. You're
Her
mixing
name
her
was
up.
Jan.
Yeah, it wasn't simply Jan. All right, must have been complicated Jan.
No. I think I'm thinking. No, she said it's not me. Oh
Yeah.
man, what was I thinking? Her name was Jan.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
thought we met.
Matt fled Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
He got down here as quick as he could.
I went to buy a French press, but the box said you
Complex.
need special coarse ground coffee.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah, so you just grind your own.
Yeah, if you
don't
grind your own. Yeah.
Just you can set it on a course.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, you
course.
can set it on an either French press or espresso. You know, espresso is finely ground, and then a French press is very coarse ground.
Yeah, so if you have your little grinder, your little coffee grinder, we actually bought one for friends because they're like super duper into coffee and they didn't grind their own coffee, and we're like, what are you guys doing? You have to grind your own coffee.
You're not as into coffee as you think
So
you are.
on your little electric grinder, you just turn it to what you want it to be, like finely ground, medium, or coarse.
What?
So
me and the boys are going to be at the Okie Homestead Meetup.
Oh,
and
yeah.
that's in
March?
March
Nice.
19th, I think. And because Cog Hill, we want to get to meet the Cog Hill crew, and Dutch is going to be there,
Yeah.
and Arms family. We had a chance to meet Arms family once.
I can't see.
Yeah, it was
I have
funny.
glasses
We
on.
met Arms family before Arms family was like a big deal.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
kind
yeah.
of funny. Yeah.
Yeah, we met when we did the
J Roads
J
meetup.
Roads meetup
Yeah.
up in Okie.
Yep.
Okay, what's the best flavor? Hazelnut.
Hazelnut's
That's my
pretty
favorite.
good. Yeah,
Pretty good.
Which
one do you like?
I mix my coffee. So
Matt's a coffee mad
Yeah.
scientist.
so I do a lot of mixing of the coffees So it was kind of funny tonight. I was out there and I was like, Mom, we literally have, since we make samples all the time, we always have like little empty bags of coffee all the time. So we literally had 7 different kinds of coffee on the counter. And it kind of felt so silly, but I was like just mixing and matching tonight. So Rwanda's kind of like a chocolatey type of coffee. So then I mixed that with a hazelnut tonight. So
Small. And the
caramel's super good.
And the southern pecan is really good.
Yeah, I have a neighbor right up the street, and they love it. Yep.
Yeah, the southern pecan is really good too.
Oh, Jan's gonna be at the Crockers meetup.
Okay.
Yep.
Interesting.
And it's funny, a long time ago, I'm gonna have to ask them, they used to make blueberry. Oh, guys, the blueberry was like my favorite, and now I just remembered. Now I'm gonna have to ask.
They have blueberry.
Can they make some blueberry coffee? It's so good. So good.
Okay, let's see. What's going on? You just have to Googie. You have to Googie. You'll have to do an internet search of
Just
the
Google it.
Oklahoma Homestead Meetup. Don't use Google.
No.
Use DuckDuckGo.
There
or
you
something
go.
Like that. Probably won't come up if you do it on Google. Yeah, Dar's Hay Farmer. You've been a very long time subscriber for many years.
I'm never leaving Texas.
Good for
Finally
you.
feel like I'm home.
Good.
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah, that's when we
Hallelujah.
got here 8 years ago, and it felt like home the second we got here.
Oh,
So
Yeah.
man.
Still
Yeah.
feels like home.
yep.
Yeah.
And whenever we leave, we are always
No place like
we're
home.
always itching to get home.
Itching to get back. It's
Yeah.
nice to go visit places, but man,
Yep.
as soon as you cross that Texas line and leave, you're like, oh, we got to get back.
Yeah, like we go up to Oklahoma and we're like, nah, time to go
Yeah.
home.
It just
Yeah.
it just doesn't have that same like.
I don't know.
Feeling as
you
Texas.
just feel better when
Yeah.
you're in Texas.
Yep.
Oklahoma's beautiful, though.
Oh my
Very
goodness.
beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely incredible. Stunning scenery there in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lone Star. So Lone Star put the link for the Okie Homestead Meetup channel there. There you go.
Sweet. Lone Star, I was checking out your Instagram with your
Texas
your
Mom's
little
getting
one.
all up on her
I'm
Instagram.
trying, guys.
She's catching up.
I am trying. I am so stuck in the 90s. I'm like,
She's
my
Facebook grandma.
my technology skills are horrible. Horrible.
Man, we got a lot of the old crew on
Old
here.
peeps.
JRC
Yeah.
Homestead, Simply Jan,
Oh, man.
Darcy Hay Farmer.
Yeah.
So, what is...
So what else is new and exciting?
What else is new and
Oh
exciting?
dear.
Other than my horse.
Texas Mom finally got to ride her horse last week.
Finally.
Other than my horse. All I did was sit on him and walk around, guys.
Yeah.
I didn't even, and that was so great. That was so great.
Yeah.
That was just all I needed to do.
How's your hair washing journey, Texas Mom?
Yeah.
going?
No
Well,
poo journey.
Well, I
Te-
don't wash my hair.
Wait a second, Mom. I don't mean to interrupt you.
Oh,
The
sorry.
Texas Mom would like a YouTube name. So that she will no
Oh.
longer
And
be Texas Mom.
And Texas Dad too.
And
Yes.
Texas Mom wants Texas Dad
Yeah,
to
like
have
a
a
real
YouTube
name.
name.
Like
Like
a
a
real
real name.
We want to have
Like-
real names, guys.
Yeah.
No, Texas Mom wants to have a real name. Texas Dad is quite fond of
Texas
the
Dad.
title Texas Dad.
It's a little bit of a mouthful.
Yeah.
It sounds like I'm referring to myself in third person.
I mean, who knew we were still going to be on YouTube after all these
Yeah,
Who
for
knew we
real.
were going to be on YouTube after 2 weeks?
Yeah, so yes, I might be
So I'm sorry, I interrupted you on your hair journey.
Yeah, go
oh,
ahead.
my
Back-
hair
back to
journey.
your hair
That was
journey.
a long time ago, guys. It was good, I think, because it was really good because it taught me to not, like, I didn't have to wash my hair like I was washing my hair. And I just still use, I know it's crazy, but I still use my charcoal like hair powder that I concocted, my own homemade hair powder, and I put that in my hair whenever it gets greasy, and then I just
Takes
Her
the
hair
shine
never
out.
stinks, y'all.
let it go for as long as I can. I don't know.
She's kind of a greasy Italian, y'all.
I don't really like think about how
Jedediah.
often I wash
Real
my
funny.
hair.
That's not a mouthful, Jedediah.
I probably wash my hair
I'll lose the
a
mustache
couple
forever.
times a month, maybe.
What's your horse's name?
Well, my horse was named by someone else, so his name is Pedro Sanchez. His name is
named by all-
Pedro
Yep.
Sanchez.
the
If,
rooting ranger.
It
if
was-
I had named him, I would have given him like
Pedro's the best name.
a really lovely
Because
name.
he's like, he kind of looks like a like
He
a
doesn't-
Spanish horse, kind of little.
He
You
looks like
almost
a
sounded
Spanish-
totally racist.
like a
No,
Mexican
it's
horse.
You
no,
can't
it look
say
no,
that.
he looks like really
He
like.
looks like a horse that would come from Mexico. He
Oh,
does.
yeah.
What does that even mean?
Well,
They have-
they don't know unless you know.
If you've
they-
been to Mexico,
Yeah.
then you know
We've
what
been
we're
to
talking
Mexico,
about.
so we
Oh, okay.
can.
Yeah.
We're not just.
I've
like,
been there too.
Yeah.
Didn't see any horses though.
Oh. You've
Called
been
him
to
Choro.
Pedro Sanchez. He
Pedro
so his name,
Choro
his
Sanchez.
name is Pedro. He's my buddy. I should just call him Amigo. He's my
Jesus
little
loving
friend.
homesteader is growing shampoo ginger. Hafford Homestead, Dayton, Texas. Man, I'll tell you what, I've been all everywhere, man. And I haven't been or heard of Dayton, Texas. So
Yeah,
check that.
that's a new one.
Huh.
That's a new one.
And I have been everywhere, almost, apparently not everywhere, but from Shreveport to Dallas, but apparently not.
Yeah. No, Pedro, he's so pretty. He's
Yeah.
red. He's got like a white star on his
Yep.
forehead. He's
Yep.
so sweet. And he was a little on the skinny side when we got
Yeah.
him.
Yep.
And he's fattening up very nicely.
40 miles east of Houston. Okay, I've been to Houston. I've been to Houston several times.
I saw something else on Instagram. Sorry, guys.
Poncho.
Oh, dear.
Oh,
Here we
great.
go.
I was on-
See what you started?
I was on Instagram.
Oh,
my
dear.
Here we
soul.
go.
I'm trying to set everything up for like the business stuff, guys.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Pedro is a wonderful horse.
He's so sweet. He's 4 years old. He's barely green broke. He's
Barely.
probably like had maybe 2 months of riding on him, like
Not much.
very inconsistently. So we were told. But he's so laid back. He's just
Oh, very. Yeah.
so calm and so quiet.
I'm gonna get rid of my
He's
long
just
sleeve shirt.
You're
he's
gonna get rid
perfect.
of your long sleeve.
Because all I wanted to do was sit on him and like
Slide
drink a
over
cup
here.
of
Slide over here. Oh, my butt.
hot tea, walk around, go for a little. That's my speed, guys. That's my speed.
So back on to what you were gonna say.
Instagram. Somebody posted
Funny.
they were in a feed store and they were picking up a bag of feed for the horse or something, and it was called Fat and Fluffy. It was like some kind of horse show feed, and it was called Fat and Fluffy. That was just making me laugh. Oh my. I don't know why that made me laugh. I don't even know why.
Why was that so funny, Texas Mom?
I don't know. Oh, because I was saying Pedro needed to gain some weight.
Yep.
That's where my brain was going.
Had to take some layers
You
off.
okay?
Yeah, it was getting very warm over here.
I don't know why you.
It was
were-
very warm, as we say in Deutschland. Matt remembered the German that I used in the video.
We do like every kind of accent, guys. Like
Yeah. You should have been here for Catan. It was
if
awesome.
they were joking. Oh
There
my,
was,
there was
Russian, Chinese. What else?
like they were doing every accent.
Irish, British.
Yes.
It did not do Australian, sadly.
All right. Oh, yes, we have we have colloidal silver. We have it stocked in our pantry.
Oh, yeah. That stuff works awesome.
And it also what's the red stuff? The iodine.
You have a rooster named Shelly. That's funny.
Nikki says your name should be Mary.
Oh, that's a nice name.
Mary.
Mare. I could go with Mare.
Hey, Mare. Hey, Mare. How you doing?
Except for we got a cat named Mary.
I know, we have a cat named Mary.
Bootsy Mary.
Her name was Bootsy and now it's Mary.
Uh-oh, Shervin says, yes, Mary.
Mary?
I think your YouTube should coordinate Texas Boys Mom and Texas Boys Dad. There you go. That's good. Oh, I'm Jeb, huh? Jeb and Mary.
Jeb.
The Addams Family. How about Onslow for the name?
Yes, please give us some names. Antonia, if you were going to name us, what would you name us?
Oh boy, here we go.
What would you name us?
Colloidal silver, even if it's store-bought, should literally last forever, depending on the nanoparticle size. I mean, it should literally...
Hi, Nag.
This
here,
dog
Doug.
is so needy.
Where's
She's
your-
very needy.
That's what she's...
Go up here.
The
Go to your
dog
mother.
is worthless.
Go ahead.
Come here.
Otto.
That would be a cool name.
That's a cool name
That
for
is a
you.
super cool name.
Yeah, a long time. Yeah, like a very long time.
All right. Yeah, we'll have to do yeah.
Yeah.
Lone Star, how's your sheep doing?
Oh yeah, that's right. Lone Star had some sheep. That's right.
Yeah, I think he's lambing right now.
Yeah, he's successfully raising sheep, unlike some of us out here.
Yeah, he
We should-
successfully raises sheep.
We
unlike
should
us.
have known when we brought the sheep home and the ram was already dead.
Yeah,
Yeah, for real.
yeah, that was a sign.
Oh.
The ram died en route on the way home. We should have known then
Yeah.
that the sheep
Return to sender.
was not going to work out for us. Oh my.
Antonia likes our real names. Thanks, Antonia. Thanks for being so helpful.
Oh,
And
man.
thanks for remaining silent. I didn't think you could even do that, Antonia, remain silent. I didn't think that was possible.
Oh.
Wow, Cajun, Dutch, Native American. That's quite the Heinz 57 right there. Okay, Sophia says hi. Text them.
Aw.
Okay,
Hey,
sheep are great.
Sophia.
Fat and happy. No lambing this year. Oh, changing breed.
Okay.
Ah, okay.
Oh. Well, hey, if you're looking for sheep, I have a good friend who is going to be getting out of the sheep
Okay.
business in March.
And they're
I
all
think.
Greg Judy sheep.
Yes. Yeah.
They're all
Primo.
Gudo Bloodo.
Yes. Super healthy sheep.
I am not surprised at all what old age does. It's terrible. Jen and Mary.
Jen and Mary.
Don't you mean like these Jens?
I
Like
think he.
Jens
I think he
Pulver?
was trying to say Jen.
Oh, Jen and
I think
Mary.
he said, yeah.
He says, text me, I'm game. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll get you in touch with him. You got it, man.
Oh yeah, you'll be happy.
Jeb, yes.
And they would be happy with getting them a good home.
Yeah. Yep. I definitely know their I'll text you their info next on Monday.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm sure they're wanting to get rid of them very soon, right?
Yeah. They were gonna wait until they lambed, and then when they start to wean the babies, I guess they were gonna sell the babies and then wean them. But they'll have, yeah, they have a, I don't know how many you're looking for or whatever, but they have a decent size flock.
Matt says make a poll and let the subs subscribe what her name should be.
You know, the boys did
That's
that.
how
Yeah.
Matt ended up with Goober.
That's how-
Oh, great Scott.
And James ended up with Rufus.
Yeah.
At least Buddy ended up with Buddy.
Yeah, I gotta have something that
I
can
call
live
I
with
call
for a
Buddy
while.
Buddy.
Methuselah and Mary. They-
Yeah, no, it has to be like names that we gotta
That's
be
awesome.
comfortable. Like, hey, it's me,
Methuselah.
Methuselah, the Texas boy.
Hey, Methuselah! Get over here.
Yeah.
JRC, how do you like
I
those
just
Angus?
saw
Are they ephemeral or what? Leo and Charlie. Wow, Charlie sounds a little too androgynous. Like Charlie, like for Charlene or something. I'm just not into the androgynous names, into the
I keep telling him to
transgender
name
types.
me. He has to come up with a name for me.
I call her sweetheart.
M.
M&M.
Great.
Methuselah and Mary. Oh dear. Oh, you can pickling eggs, huh? You can lime them or whatever.
Antonia, type in what breed of chickens
Lay pickled eggs.
No, you have. Because I think, are they brown bovines? I think that's what you said they were before.
Brown a
Her
chicken that's
chickens-
a bovine?
The name of them, I think it's a bovine brown, something like
Bovine.
that. But they
A
are.
bovine is not a chicken.
I know, but they are amazing.
That must have been named by a woman.
Amazing layers. I'm telling you, her chickens can lay eggs like 10 times as much as my chickens.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, because those don't like.
The picture's fuzzy. That's our bandwidth.
Yeah. It's called.
What is she ground at?
Her
Yo,
eyes.
weirdo. She's blind
Yeah,
as that.
she's
The only one that can see worse than
Farsighted.
Texas Mom is
Nugget.
Nugget.
I'm
Poor
getting some
Nugget.
glasses.
Nugget.
I ordered
Bovin
some.
brown
I ordered-
and the Rhode Island Reds. It's a
Yep.
bovin brown.
Yep. They are really great.
See, I think it's bovin, not bovine.
They're
Mother.
great layers if you just want like tons and tons of.
Buck and Rose.
No.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. I wanted like a cool name like Scar or Barbed Wire or
Wire. I'm like, that's not a name. He
Barbed
said
wire?
that the other day. Barbed wire.
yeah, that's cool.
Just
man. Something like this.
T-post.
Yeah,
Cool.
T-Bone. Call me T-Bone.
No.
No?
I'm not calling him T-Bone.
T-Bone. T-Bone and Mary.
No. Buck's fine.
Buck and Rose. Call me Buck Rogers.
Rose is fine.
Barbie. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, John John.
Barbie. His name is Barbed Wire.
Bart.
Who named
Bart.
Barbed Wire?
Barbed wire, come on.
No. I was like, you could do like Clint.
Scar.
Clint.
Or like
Dusty. Rusty.
muscle pull.
Crusty.
Muscle cramp.
Muscle.
Something all.
Come on, we're in Texas. They have all those names.
Layla and Rooter.
Rooter. That's a good one.
Layla's good.
Rake and Rose.
Oh, thanks, guys. You're giving us good suggestions.
Bart and Barbie. See you, Cheryl.
It's funny. This is fun. I'm glad we're entertaining you while you're feeding. What are you feeding?
Poor Bill.
Hey, farmer.
Bill watches like every video, and that's how it comes up. I'm not sure if he like pocket dials it,
Huh.
but that's
Weird.
what happens every time. But Bill watches like every video.
Oh, really? That's
Thanks for
super
watching,
cool.
Bill.
Yeah,
Appreciate
thank you.
it, man.
Abe and Abby. That's
Thelma and
cute.
Louise.
That's cute. Abby's actually one of his favorite girl names. So
Can you combine? Saw a lot of different kinds of chickens together.
Sure. No, you
Will
can-
they fight?
You can combine all different kinds of chickens
Nah.
together.
Not really.
We've had all different kinds of chicken. You know,
Yeah.
just the roosters.
And the
fight.
super mean ones, you just eat them. So.
Yeah, you put them in the crock pot.
Yeah, we actually have to go out there and kind of thin the flock right now. There's probably about 15 roosters out there that we have to slaughter.
Put in the
So
freezer.
the only thing you got to worry about with combining chickens is like.
Axe and Abby. Axe. Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, you
Axe.
found a name that he likes. Axe and Abby. That's cool.
yeah,
I've been
that's
called
pretty
lots
really
of
cute.
names that start with an A.
Stop! I try so hard to make this like a really classy,
She does. She tries
nice channel, and
But she stuck with me.
and
Yeah, we
he,
got this guy.
you know, I always get the axe. I always get
Mhm.
the axe.
You had to axe.
Yeah.
So I told you.
Axe is a cool name.
It's a shame Lionel isn't on tonight.
I know.
Oh,
He would ask a question.
Ask a question.
Bonnie and Clyde. So what I was gonna tell you about chickens, combining chickens, which you might already know this, but just the age difference, like if you have really young ones or juvenile ones, you wouldn't want to put them right in with your bigger chickens because they could get pecked and they could get killed. So once they get past the little juvenile stage, and like if they have good hiding places or places they can like, you could put like a tote in there with a little like hole cut out. If they can get away from the bigger chickens, then you're good. Or if you had like bantams, like silkies or something like that, those I have raised them together with regular chickens, but they really do better when they're separated out, because they're just not normal chickens, guys. Like our silkies now. Our silkies now are actually making out really, really great with our cochins. We got giant cochins for our meat birds.
They're super pretty.
And they're really, really pretty. They grow bigger, slightly bigger and meatier than a broiler chicken, but obviously they take a little more time to get to that point. But they're very, very docile. Cochins are not aggressive.
They're very sweet
at all. So our silkies and our frizzles and our showgirls and all those things are in with the cochin chickens, the giant cochins, but they're doing great together because they're just not aggressive. And they're all roosters except for like 2 hens, because they're gonna be in the freezer eventually here. So anyway, I don't know if that.
Anthony is sending 3 sheep to
Oh yeah, that's right. They
butcher.
got some sheep too. Yep.
Yes, we ate that leg of lamb the other night.
That's
and it
pretty
was
good.
Delicious.
Yeah.
Scrumptious. Rooster Cogburn was beating up Shelley.
I like Axe and Abby. Who picked that? Who said Axe and Abby? That is
Was that
kinda
Birdie
cool.
Inadell? Who did Axe and Abby? Birdie Inadell.
Yeah.
Ah, I think you got a winner there,
Axe
Birdie.
and Abby.
Hey, I think we need to send Birdie something special since she
Yeah.
picked a good name.
People already think that I have like a mental disability, and if you start calling me Axe,
What?
I don't know.
I thought you just said you liked it.
I
Yeah.
love it. I think it's great.
What's wrong with it then?
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Nothing.
you
It's
love
great.
it.
I love it. I'm gonna legally change my name to Axe.
Whoa, there you go.
And I'm gonna start playing electric guitar.
Oh my goodness. I love Matt's reaction to your like super over the top response. Like
Ooh, nugget.
Ooh, nice.
She's barking at the bag of
I know, she's literally
She's
barking.
so blind.
She
She sees something. She feels something.
So who likes my haircut that I did for the dog? Who
Nugget,
said it's
Texas mom
Good
did
shit.
that. Abby
Who said
did that. Axe and Rose
Axe and Rose.
and Nugget.
No, my name wasn't Rose. My name's Abby.
Oh, okay. Okay, Abby. Shh, Abby. Hush, Abby.
Abby's the name of the dog. Then,
Actually,
too.
our dog's name is Abby.
Our dog's
but
name is
it's-
Abby. We call her
nobody
Nugget.
calls her Abby.
No, her name's
She has like
Nugget.
100 nicknames.
It's
Yeah.
all.
Wants to hide.
I know, it's so silly.
Because it's violent, I think. I think it's because it's scary.
Scary. The axe is so
It'll
scary.
melt snowflakes.
Yeah. So anyway, I shaved her.
Rose,
I
exactly.
shaved her, and then I left her feet long
Poofy.
and her hair long, and then you could do a little ponytail in the front.
Yeah, she normally rocks the ponytail.
And she looks so adorable.
Wow.
You're pulling her eyeballs out of her head.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Nugget.
She's crazy.
She's all of 5 pounds, guys, and we just love
Yep.
her to pieces. She'll be 2. She'll be turning 2
May?
in
or when?
May.
Jonathan says we should be, what do you say? Stetson and Bluebonnet.
Aww.
There you go.
Like Scotty. Scotty calls you the bonnet babe. You should be the bonnet babe.
The bonnet,
Bonnet
babe.
babe.
It's Scotty's birthday tomorrow. I gotta call Scotty. Griff and Meg.
That's cute. That's cute. But then I would think of Meg from the Holler Homestead. See, the
Yep.
thing is that we follow these other channels, and then
Exactly.
if like some names, I'm like, no, I couldn't be that, because like he said he really likes Jess, and I was like, or Jessica, but I'm like, yeah, but we've watched Jess from Roots and Refuge. Like I could never be a Jess. So yeah.
any new plants we're growing this year. Like, what do you mean when you say plants?
Yeah. You mean
We
like
always grow
vegetables?
new plants.
I need to map out, maybe I'll do a sit down video and we need to map out the garden and the greenhouse
Earth arc.
plans. But I can tell you 100% what we're growing. I know it'll be tomatoes. We'll probably try again on the cucumbers. The year before we did amazing at cucumbers.
Yeah, we actually did.
This year we got those stink bugs.
And we got the powdery mildew on the cucumbers.
Yeah, we
as well,
actually
too.
did. Yeah.
So we didn't do good on cucumbers this year, but we'll
weird.
try them again. Green beans, yes.
The bush beans, the
the-
Haas bush beans.
Those
Oh, yeah.
jade green
yeah,
beans.
yeah.
They were
From Haas.
super
Yep,
good.
they're called
Yeesh.
jade bush green beans. They are amazing. They just kept giving and giving and giving like all summer long. The heat didn't even affect them, guys. They were just like cranking out.
Hey,
the beans.
Leroy.
And we have gotten into our canned green beans
Oh yeah.
because
Oh, Lily, you are like a lily. What? Who in the world is Firthark? Firthark. Somebody said Firthark.
you like Lily.
Nikki said Leroy and Lily. I like Lily.
You do,
Yeah. Are you gonna legally change your name to Lily?
if you like it. The funny thing is, guys, is that my grandfather, like, he gave my grandmom his own name. Like, he just called her. And then when she passed away, he remarried, and his new wife, he has his own name for her. Like, he just names his wives like whatever he wants to name them. And I just think it's so stinking cute.
Mhm.
So I was like, you should name me. You should come up with like your own name for me. So it's,
Darcy Hayfarmer said you got her hooked on growing canna lilies around the house.
Oh really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
We
it's
have
awesome.
a honking amount of canna lilies.
you know what? Don't go on eBay because if you like canna lilies, or
Oh,
if you like
my
any kind of
goodness.
plants, don't go on eBay because they
You get
have
sucked
like
in.
every color canna lily there you can imagine. Do I have something under my eye?
I don't think
I
so.
feel like
Molly.
it's like a shadow.
It's called old age, mother.
Like, I can't see anything anyway.
Blind as a bat.
I got glasses coming from
You
Amazon.
should call her Batwoman.
It's
'cause
like
then
a-
she's like blind as a bat.
It's like a
woman.
pack of 5 glasses.
You're blind as a Batwoman.
That's why he can't name me.
Mm-hmm.
Or our children. I pretty much named all of them. Except for James. He named James.
Mhm.
Oh, Lily is our cat's name. Yeah. I think Axe and Abby's kind of cute. I think that's
Mhm.
kind of cute.
Sounds like a
Oh.
sitcom set for disaster.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
The Firtharks were a writing system for the Old English, Old Norse, Proto-Norse, and Old Frisian. Huh. Well, that's very historical.
Oh, so we're talking about canna lilies. Yes, go on eBay and they'll have like every like different kind of canna lily that you can imagine. They're so pretty. So every year I just have gone on there and gotten like 1 or 2 new ones.
Ugh.
With bulbs.
Ugh.
They're so pretty.
Ugh. We have canna lilies coming out our
Literally.
ears.
It's great. I like stuff that you plant
The
it
beauty of-
once and you don't have to plant
The
it.
beauty of the canna lilies is they take all the grasshopper pressure, and the grasshoppers like wreck
Oh, they
the
love
lilies. Yeah.
So if you plant a bunch of
It
them,
does keep the pressure off the fruit.
Yeah. we had one neighbor. He was like, "Man, grasshoppers are tearing up your canna lilies." He's like, "I've been spraying mine so much with chemicals." I'm
You
like,
gotta blast them.
"You don't want to do that, silly, because then the grasshoppers aren't going to eat your cannas and they're going to go eat
Matt
up
says
your
axe and
garden."
lily. He said
Axe.
that's it.
Axe and lily.
Axe and lily?
Axe and lily.
Oh boy. That's funny. Axe and lily. I was
Oh, grasshoppers eat your other
somebody
thing.
said Emily.
Chickens ate
I
her.
thought of Emma because Emma's just like real plain. I had an aunt named Emma.
Emma. The greenhouse is still sitting in a bundle.
Yep, in the shop. Couple.
In a couple bundles because we're building the shop.
The
We're
shop.
building the new shop, And the greenhouse is sitting in the old shop.
In the old shoppy shop.
If anybody wants to come and help work,
It's like full-time job.
we're taking on
Woofers.
woofers
Yeah,
here.
for real.
We had somebody woof for a month.
We need a farm apprentice.
Yeah, Tom was an excellent woofer.
Oh yeah, yeah. He solved a bunch of problems and super hard worker.
I think he had a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, lots of fun.
Do we plant any perennial vegetables? I've wanted to, I wanted to do the different types of, like the Egyptian spinach and all that stuff, but
We actually did have that kale there for 3 years, actually.
Dinosaur kale.
Dinosaur kale. It rocked literally for 3 years straight.
Excellent, Emma. Otis and Sarah.
Cali?
Ella means come here.
Cali sounds too much like the state.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you want
Oh,
to say
John
hi?
says he'll help.
Do you want to say hi? Want to say hi? No. You snuggy.
Uh-oh.
Oh, snuggy bug.
We got somebody funny being on here. Almost looks like a meat chickens.
Drake and Brooke. Callie. Hide help. Aw, you're busy, Lone Star. No, I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Yeah, you got that little bebe. How's that girl doing?
That's right. You got a baby to take care of there. We'll get it all done, guys.
Yeah.
Little
Yeah.
as we go here.
There's always lots of projects.
The boys just work nonstop. Like I was when his buddy Tom got here, I'm like, do you realize like how much your friend works? Like they work from first thing in the morning until dark. Like these kids just work. But they have fun too.
Oh yeah.
They have fun
Yeah,
and
super.
Josephina was asking what we're trying to name. We were asking for names for Texas mom and Texas dad.
yes. We were just thinking that it's been long enough.
Yeah, it's been 6 years.
And I think
That's Texas mom and Texas dad.
we could go. I mean, you could still
Hey,
call us
John's on.
Texas mom and Texas dad.
John from the Chick Lift.
Still, we're
How you
cool
doing,
with
John?
it, but it would be nice. And well, I won't say, but
See you, Chris.
there was something else in the works that we were thinking that it would be good to have real names for.
Don't think it's good. But they might do it anyway.
Yeah, John, we were able to we actually got a brand new welder, so we're going to be doing some new welding projects probably coming up soon.
Don't
for our
tell him
trucks.
how you got the brand new
No,
welder.
no. We don't talk about that. But we're going to be welding up some grills for the 2 trucks.
How am I
So.
always like not in the loop?
'Cause
It's okay. You
Need to
can fill me
know.
in later.
Need to know, Texas mom.
Okay.
Okay, boom.
All right.
Here.
5-finger discount. Not quite.
Yeah, I know. I'm
It's
like,
almost legit.
what do you mean you don't know how you got the welder? Or you don't want to talk about? What are you talking about?
We're not talking about.
Okay, sorry. Okay.
Yeah, we don't have any. Well, we have the Great Pyrenees.
Yeah.
Have y'all thought about Great Pyrenees? Because they would probably do a great job keeping the deer away.
Yep, they do a good job, and we've fixed the problem of them going out into the street with a
Perimeter shot collar. Yeah.
perimeter shot collar.
Because the buried line would always get not quite buried all the way, and it would get.
Where did you get your perimeter shock collars?
Dude,
Dog.
this has got to be. Meat Chickens has rebranded himself as Win Payton. And I know that you Meat Chickens. All right? All right, Meat Chickens, because that, you're going to make Texas mom. You're going to make Abby pee herself. All right? Abby, what's your, Lily? All right, listen, Meat Chickens. Keep them coming, and we'll watch Texas mom run to the bathroom. All right?
Oh my word.
That is Meat Chickens.
That
like
is him.
1,000%.
Oh.
Good to have you back, Meat Chickens. I think it's like the Win Payton, like some indirect reference to like Peyton Manning when we were in high school or something. Win Payton. That is so Meat Chickens, man.
What else have we
Oh.
been doing?
They have a GP and his perimeter's outside the garden area. Ah,
Okay,
wow. Check that out. Hmm. So the GP's no help with the deer.
Huh. Interesting.
I do eat kale when I'm forced to. I usually shred it up and put it in my but it gives me gas apparently. No, it doesn't actually.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of deer pressure around here. Around here, it's very heavily hunted around here, actually,
Yeah.
for deer. At least the word on the street around here, there was not a lot of success this year for deer. At least in like a 1 or 2 mile radius of our place. So, yeah, don't have to really worry about the deer around here eating anything. So. Now the pigs, on the other hand, you got to be, careful with them. But the dogs definitely keep them away.
Yeah.
The biggest upside of having an already trained Great Pyrenees and then bringing on a puppy, they teach him so well. I mean, at Tank's age right now, he would have already probably, if it was just him, probably would have already eaten a chicken or two, and he hasn't. So.
Yep. And the dogs have their own highlight tab on Instagram. I got like so many tabs for everything, guys. So it's gonna be really cool over there. We're still working it all out, and I'm still working on going through and adding lots of more pictures and videos to it. But we have so many different ones over there now. So it's like I have a farmhouse tab with just all different pictures that I plan on adding more in, like with our just pictures of our farmhouse, just like little simplistic like farmhouse ideas or decor stuff or whatever. And we have a shop build tab over there, so you can follow along and watch the shop that's being built. We have a ranch tab over there, so you can go on there and you'll be able to see all the pictures of the longhorns and the baby longhorns we're building.
Hopefully soon some baby longhorns.
They're looking super preggo.
They're gonna pop.
The horses and all of that shenanigans that goes on over there. And then, you know what we have to add? Now I'm just thinking of it, a garden tab. We're gonna have to add
Very
a garden
soon.
tab, and then
We should add a fruit trees tab.
we have a fruit trees tab.
Oh, okay. Well, it doesn't have enough pictures on it.
No, definitely
It
not.
doesn't. I think it probably only has a couple, but we're gonna work on it.
No.
But it has all the cuttings and the berry cuttings and all that. There's lots of different tabs, guys. We got.
If Meat Chickens have any questions, I want to open up a special time of the live stream for Meat Chickens to see if we can answer any of his questions. Meat Chickens, you have the floor. I'm sorry, Win Payton. Win Payton.
So Mary asked, will the boys be going to college or online?
So Matt,
that's
what's
what
your take on college?
My take on college is I wouldn't just go for the sake of going to college. If I was going to go to college, I would only go to college if I was going to be like either a veterinarian or some type of doctor or nurse. Something that definitely requires going to college. And if I was going to go to college, I'd probably just, if possible, I'm not quite sure with the nursing and doctor stuff. I'm not quite sure if you can actually do that online. Or veterinarian stuff.
Our general take on college is that it's a progressive cesspool of
Yeah.
socialist communists,
Normally you go
Marxists.
in there and then
Jesuits.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's great.
Yeah, so it would have to be real specific, and
Very,
they would
definitely.
have to know exactly what they're going
Like goals and
for,
everything.
Very,
like,
very specific.
yeah.
I wouldn't want to just float around there. And it costs a lot of money too. I mean, it's not, money doesn't grow
The
on trees.
greenhouse is here, and it's sitting in the
Yep.
shop while we build the new shop.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very depressing.
It's okay, guys. It's okay. You can only do one thing at a time. At Mach speed. That's what we're,
We've never eaten groundhog.
You bought right into her hands.
Why is that?
Right into her hands. Now she's gonna tell you the funny end of the joke.
Oh, my
This
bad.
is one of her favorite
This
jokes.
was a joke.
Mhm.
Does it have something to do with farts smelling like kale?
She said, "Haha." Yep, he played into it. Go ahead, tell him the rest of the joke. I already know it. Okay. BB kills doesn't mess with your gut. Oh.
Pugs are worthless on the homestead. Pugs are like nugget,
Nugget.
but we all need a pug or a nugget.
Yep.
Josephina, there's lots of coyotes here. And I mean, a lot of coyotes. Like, it sounds like.
Loud.
Yes.
How many coyotes would you think?
Hundreds.
And it's not just coyotes. We have wild packs of dogs too. So yeah. Oh
But-
yeah, we can tell them too. Us boys with Tom, we actually went on our first camping trip in Texas actually, and that was super cool. Got down to like 20 degrees at night, so yeah, it was super fun. We got the camp.
I went
out
to
there.
Bible college, and Bible college is a total waste of time.
Unless you're looking for a spouse. But then go quickly, find one, and come back home. No, I'm just-
Maybe.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna find the children's spouses on Let Go
On Instagram.
or
Oh, dear.
Instagram or Craigslist. I'm gonna
I
put
pray
them.
not.
I'm gonna put them on Let Go when they're ready and let them go. Oh boy, yeah. So the Pyrenees dogs are the one wonderful thing that helps keep the coyotes back. They live to chase coyotes. Like
Ha-ha.
they're fearless with chasing coyotes. So
Groundhog.
that's what we would
That's an old
recommend
joke.
if you're moving to the wilderness.
I'm all about trade schools and trades. I think it's a great idea.
Mhm.
All right, well, getting a Pyrenees Anatolian cross tomorrow. The Predator Highway here is closed. Yeah, that they will lock her down.
Oh yeah.
Yep, that's what they live to do. They're good dogs.
There are never enough butchers around. That's a great
That's true.
trade to get into. Big bucks.
Any trade, I think, is.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
in high demand right now.
Oh my
Good
soul.
quality.
Yeah.
I agree, Axe. Real funny.
Yeah.
And I tried to give meat chickens the opportunity to ask
I
me
know.
questions.
So that's how you probably know.
He
That's how
doesn't
you
wanna
know.
He
give
must be
himself
away.
offline.
Yeah,
he
that's-
might not be online.
Ooh.
So.
Akbosh Anatolian. I was offered $10K a year in '68 at a job fair for my college degree while I was currently knocking down 49 as a plumber. Yeesh.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. So that would be the only reason I would ever consider college is if I wanted to be a veterinarian or something like that. But
Mhm.
I don't have any intentions on being that for the time being. So
Processing and butchering. Yep, that's what our neighbor has said.
Yeah.
And a refrigerated unit
oh yeah.
just came up, but I don't know if the refrigeration part
If
works.
I was going to start a butchering
Hey,
thing,
Yoders.
if I was going to start a butchering business, I would totally be mobile. I think that's super awesome. And just have a trailer be your freezer and everything like that and on location. And if you could do it too, is like teach classes while you're butchering it. That'd be pretty neat too.
Farriers are always in demand, but farriers are peculiar people.
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah, yep. Horse people can be kind of sketchy. We have dealt with people that sell horses. They're yeah. If they can make a profit, they will bold-faced lie to you or
Yes.
give the horses drugs so then they're act calm. And yeah, we know all about horse people, and farriers are kind of the same way. They can make some extra moolah. They will. They'll do it. They'll chomp at the opportunity there.
Is snow on the ground there in northern Idaho right now?
Oh, I
sure.
bet. Yeah, Wrangler Star's been going there and like snow
Yeah,
biking around.
we have to book a year out. here as well.
The cow hoof trimming business.
I bet you that's real interesting.
Oh my
That's yeah, I've never heard of
The
that.
only I know somebody that got Cog Hill got his cows hooves trimmed.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, we have a big gravel lane that goes back to our pond, so, and we really don't feed our cows a lot of grain, so, and our neighbor across the street that has longhorns, he never had to have an issue with their cows' hooves growing out too long,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
so.
It'll be really cool to see, you know, what
Meet the hoof guy on YouTube.
what the boys end
Oh yeah, I
up
think she's like
choosing-
pretty popular. There's a couple hoof stuff.
You know, what they end up choosing to do as, you know, for a living.
Final
and that kind of stuff.
occupations.
Yeah, I mean, we don't
What did
try
I ever
to-
choose to do as
I
an
know.
occupation?
We're very,
Zoinks.
we've done so many different things in our lives, so we don't try to like push them or shove them like into any specific direction. We're supportive, but we don't like try to put them in any type of box for like what they would do. We're just kind of sitting back and letting the Lord open and close those doors and see where it all goes and where their interest leads them, and you know, see how the Lord leads in their life. I mean, we have absolutely no idea. And I know their grandparents always say all the time, they're already doing what they're gonna do. Like, this is what they're gonna do. Like, they're building,
Lifing.
this is probably what they're going to do. It's probably unfolding before our eyes and we're not even realizing it.
Yeah,
Which
it's
is-
hard for us to
That's kind of hard to like
wrap your
like-
mind around.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, they've talked about having a business where they all work together and branching out into other endeavors and things. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
It'll just be super cool since all of us kids are not planning on leaving the nest or anything like that. Like, you know, leaving state or anything like that, or even moving super far away from home, keeping it very, very local and on the properties that we own right now. And hopefully all of us kids can buy land and we'll just keep on building up.
Are y'all gonna weld up grill guards?
Yeah, we were actually thinking about welding up some brush guards for the trucks. We thought that would be pretty cool. Little welding job. Welding's very, I like welding. It's pretty neat.
I like welding too. It's
Yes.
very fun.
Yeah.
hey, Pennsylvania girls. Appreciate all of your liking us on our Instagram. I see that you like all of our stuff that we post over there and checking out your stuff as well. So
Yeah.
it's really cool.
Yeah, so it'll be neat because I think because we got 6 kids together, and if we all get, I would love our family to be like, you know, we all own like all of our stuff that we'll own as one big family. Like if we ever need like a tractor, we can be like, oh, well, that's over at, you know, James's place, or, you know, whatever, all that type of super cool stuff. I thought that'd be super neat, you know, just kind of like one big,
Like the way it used to be.
yeah, the way it used to be, definitely.
Interesting.
You know? Mm-hmm.
Very interesting.
I think you were telling me that the other day, like the Alaskan.
Yeah, I would say
people-
kind of like the Alaska, the Last Frontier type style. You know, their families are all together. You know, and
Yeah,
everything
it's like you
that.
each have your own independent homestead,
Yeah,
but
of
yet
course.
you work together
As a family and
you know.
everything.
Mhm.
Somebody needs help, you go over there, help them. You know, you got a piece of equipment. It's practically yours too. You know, it's super neat.
Yeah, so the bees have been a like wonderful addition to
Oh,
the
yeah.
homestead. I mean, I
Yeah.
can't tell you guys like how amazing it is to have like how many gallons did you just say we had of
5.
honey? Like
20
5
gallons.
times,
Oh,
yeah,
20 gallons, sorry.
gallons of honey,
You said
like
I see.
sitting here in our hallway. Like that's just
Five gallon buckets.
amazing.
That's what I'm saying.
So it's
4.
just like
Yeah.
having that like as a prep. I mean, it's just like
Yeah.
super tremendous, you know, and then being able to share it is even a bigger blessing. So yeah, it's just really cool. Like I see that like where the cows are over here and then that herd is going to grow.
Yeah.
And then the bees and that's going to grow.
Yeah.
And then, you
Sawmill.
know, the sawmill business and that could grow into something. And then the carpentry business and just,
Grow into
you know,
something. Yep. And then
I
we
don't
got our
know, like,
online business. Yep.
yeah.
It's just a lot. Yep.
Excavating and hay and I mean there's just so many different things
Avenues.
that yeah.
Yeah.
All right, y'all.
I think that's it.
I think
Pretty
we're gonna.
much.
I think we're gonna sign off for tonight.
Yeah. Feeling pretty sleepy.
Thanks for hanging out with us. We're getting all kind of sleepy now. Oh, Pennsylvania girls are talking about starting beekeeping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We officially have 2 of our own hives now. So.
Yep.
So how many hives do we have right now all together on all the properties?
Probably like 60 to 80, right?
No, it was 80, but remember that one load was like
Yeah.
only 20 survived, and then
Oh,
lost one
yeah.
more. So there's 19 there.
It's probably like
And
close
then
to
there's-
30.
So then there's there was 40 here and lost 6. So there's
There's
30,
definitely there's
yeah.
34 here because we put out
Yeah, there's
30
34
something.
here, and there's 18 at Legacy.
Now, how many bees do we have?
Million.
Millions of bees, and the bees already had pollen all over
which
them,
was
so
interesting.
really
They
awesome.
had yellow pollen, and then they had bright red pollen on them too.
Which was probably from the red maples
Red
that are
maples.
budding out right now.
And it's beautiful, actually.
Who are we growling at?
Nugget, you
Who
crazy?
Are you growling at? Oh, don't.
11 channel, keep up to the work. Thanks, Flintstone girl. See you, Nikki. Night, Axe and M. Adios, John, mi amigo. Yo, yeah, you can have hives in a goat pasture as long as you keep them daggum goats from muxing, because goats will mux.
Yeah,
Oh,
I would see.
Goats are stinking.
I would see
ornery.
goats
Yeah.
standing on the beehives and
We
doing
really-
silly
Dancing.
stuff.
We really don't even have
Goats
the beehives in
playing
our
red.
cow pasture because I mean we just didn't want to chance.
We don't have the goats in our cow pasture.
No, I'm sorry. The beehives in the cow pasture. We don't because we just didn't want to.
Yeah, we
Goats and anything that you
love
value
Yeah,
in.
no,
No.
I wouldn't really risk it.
Goats. Look, I've said this many times on our channel. There's a reason why God calls lost people goats, all
That-
right?
there-
It's very apropos, as we say in France, okay? All right, y'all. Well, arrivederci, auf Wiedersehen, guten Tag, good evening, hasta la vista. Put hives in hoop house. Mr. Vertark and Mrs. Rose, James, Matt, and Nugget. Carlos is very thorough. Thanks for hanging out, Birdie. See you, JRC Homestead. Of course, good night, Antonia, Kayla's Rabbits, Gideon, and Mary Yoder.
Yep.
We loved our goats too. They just drive us nuts.
Yeah, they kind of just drove us nuts because I don't know. They're goats. So if you have a permanent situation with goats, they're awesome. But when you're trying to move them around, electrical fencing and things like that,
They don't like to be
That's
moved.
it.
They're creatures of habit. And
They
if
are.
you move their fencing,
yeah,
they are not that happy to
Yeah.
like understand that.
yeah.
They think Mr. Solis is in a virtual meeting right now. Isn't that awesome? I never thought about that this whole new normal thing. When you're in virtual meeting and you could really be watching a YouTube live, that's a great idea. I think that's awesome. See you, Mr. Solis.
Good
Yep,
night,
yeah.
Mr. Solis. Good night, everybody.
Yeah.
Good night, y'all.
All right.
We'll see you on the next video.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Guys.